Hi, my name's Katie and this is Verna.
We are Food for a Future. We're a Nottingham-based volunteer group that go around events and festivals and do cookery demonstrations.
So today we're going to show you how to do vegan barbecue enchiladas. Normally it's a tomato-based sauce, but we thought we'd change it up and make it into a barbecue themed.
Plus potato salad with homemade mayonnaise and all the sauces. In the enchiladas, the barbecue sauce, the cheese sauce are all made from scratch as well, so you can learn how to do something.
Yeah, something new. So we're going to start off making the barbecue sauce, and Verna's just going to start frying the onions for the enchiladas. So I've turned the hobs on, and yeah, they are getting warm, so that's good. That's what we want. So I'll just walk you through how to make the barbecue sauce for a start. So just got a little saucepan, and the first ingredient, it's not a glamorous ingredient, it's ketchup. You can use any old ketchup. The reason why mine's in a tub is because we got it from a food hub, which is zero waste, so don't mind me whilst I just measure out half a cup of ketchup.
I mean, and you can even make ketchup from scratch, can't you? But I think as well we're trying to show a balance of what you can do and what's also accessible for the mass of people. So
Yeah.
and showing that vegan cooking can be
Done easily.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated.
No. So half a cup of ketchup, quarter of a cup of tomato puree, and really all we're doing at the moment is just putting all the barbecue ketchup, the barbecue sauce ingredients into one saucepan. It is heating up.
It's just it doesn't feel very hot.
Well, I've put it on number 4, which is...
I've just turned mine up because it's...
Yeah. Get it onto sizzle. Then we need a quarter of a cup of water in the barbecue sauce.
We like cups because, again, we feel like they're slightly more simple for some reason than like measuring things and numbers. Like, I know, that's also simple for most people, but cups just seem to be.
Seem to be good.
Even simpler.
So now I'm going to add spices, which I've already measured into this jar, and that is half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar.
And all of those things will be written down, so you can find the recipe.
Yeah, you should already have your ingredients. So. How's it going?
Really not.
Really not?
No. Look. Turn it up. Turn it up. Is there any...
7 and 8 seems a bit
anything
wild.
to say that we're definitely on? We are.
It is getting there. It's just very slow.
Okay.
That's okay.
In your bottom right corner is the red light on.
Is now.
Where's the red... Okay.
Now
So
we're getting there.
Now we're going to get hot.
It felt warm. God, the power of psychology there. I wanted it to be on so bad. I was like, yeah.
It's definitely warming up. No, it's not. It's never warming up. Maybe it's just because it's so sunny.
Yeah. Right, so we've got our ketchup, our puree, our water, our spices. Now, don't know if anyone knows this ingredient, but it's really good. You could make it without it. I've adapted this barbecue sauce recipe to make it smokier. It's liquid smoke, and it just gives food like a nice smoked flavour. And then obviously being vegan, like we don't eat meats that are smoked, so it just gives that extra flavour without harming any animals, so that's good. You can get it.
You can literally smell it as soon as you take the lid off.
Yeah, it smells really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of tablespoons of liquid smoke.
Where can you get it?
You can get it from health food shops. You're best off maybe Googling your local retailer in Nottingham. If any of you viewers are there, you can get it from the Crocus. You can get it from Dash Vegan. I think that's it. Local,
Natural health food shop.
Yeah, natural health food shop.
You probably can even buy it online nowadays as well.
I reckon. So yeah,
but it doesn't
very
need
good.
it, does it?
If you don't have it,
have it,
it's not the end of the world. It just really makes things
more smoky.
Good.
But you could substitute with extra paprika or.
Yeah, you can. With the smoked paprika, you could just put a bit of extra smoked paprika in, and that'd be really nice. What?
Electric hobs are
different. We're normally cooking with gas.
We normally have a camping stove because we do normally cook outside because we show that you can make vegan food in a field with nothing and still eat delicious food. But yeah, we're just bear with it.
No bother.
But it is good because it means we can tell you more about us while it's warming up anyway. So I was brought up vegetarian, my whole life. I was veggie, and then I just always loved animals, and my mum and dad love animals. We were just brought up like that, so always loved animals. And then basically when I was at university, I did art, and I started going down more of a route in my artwork where I was looking at. So my artwork started going down more of a route because my teacher said, what are you passionate about? And I was passionate about the fact that everybody always kind of I was kind of singled out as the odd vegetarian one, I was the one that was
strange.
Yeah, but then obviously meeting more people and growing up and finding more confidence, I've been able to develop it, and through looking at my artwork and looking at animals in animal agriculture, I also realised that dairy and eggs are not necessarily
very kind
to animals, which I didn't really realise when I was younger, being vegetarian. So that was kind of the realisation moment and turning to veganism for me.
Can you pass me the cider vinegar, please?
Yeah.
So, barbecue sauce, I've just added a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which will give it a nice tang.
Just going to put these in to give me some more of an indication of how hot we are. I already pre-chopped my onion just because most people know how to chop an onion. It's 2 red onions, roughly 200 grams, but yeah, it's fine.
And final ingredient for the barbecue sauce is Henderson's Relish, which is a vegan version of Worcestershire sauce. So it's good. I mean, I didn't even know this when I went vegan, but Worcestershire sauce, I think it's got fish in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why we don't like to eat it, but this is just as tasty with no fish in, so that's good. So just a tablespoon of that. It's so very flavoursome, it's really good, very versatile.
It's a kind of almost a smoky taste as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a rich flavour.
Smoky kind of savoury.
Whatever's going on there. It's very nice.
That one smells good too.
Yeah. Oh, I lied. It wasn't the final ingredient. Lemon juice is the final ingredient. Just a tablespoon of that. Cool. Now you can crack on with the rest of your enchiladas. So this barbecue sauce just simmers on the hob for about 15 minutes. And yeah, all the flavours will come together and it'll just be really, really nice.
And what do you do with the barbecue sauce? Pour it over the...
Yeah, so when the filling's done and we put that in the enchiladas. We wrap up the enchiladas. We make a little line of all rolled up enchiladas. Barbecue sauce on first, and then cheese sauce on, and then grated cheese. And we're sizzling. That is great news.
I think the most difficult thing about cookery demos, what we do, is figuring out the bloody ovens, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had a few situations in our cookery demo.
Yeah.
Time?
Yeah, we have. We know, like we said earlier, we normally do events. So last year was really great for us. We did Glastonbury. That one's mine.
Oh,
That's okay. I've
that
turned yours
one.
down.
Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah. Look.
I want mine on hot.
You want yours on hot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Glastonbury, which was amazing, wasn't it? It was really good. That was the biggest, definitely the biggest event we've done. But we also do like littler festivals and stuff as well, which is also really nice because you kind of have sometimes a bit more of a smaller audience, then you'll be able to have more conversations and like help people more. I am a chef in my outside life from Food for a Future at a cafe called Crocus Cafe in Nottingham, which is also a veggie vegan place. So I'd like to think I know a little bit about what I'm doing. And Katie also did her own cake business for a bit and was really good at making delicious things.
Oh yeah, cakes are great. Quarantine cakes. Whew. There's just nothing to do apart from eat food, bake. Yeah. I mean, we did have lots of festivals booked in for this year, but it's really nice that like this setup has been made us able to do a cookery demonstration, which is great. Yeah. Just wish we could see you all who was watching really, but never mind.
Yeah.
Next year, hopefully, things will be bit more back to normal.
I reckon we want to be even a tiny bit hotter.
A little bit hotter.
Yeah.
Number 8. Cranked up to number 8. Okay.
We're still looking quite raw.
Yeah, that's okay. So really, we're giving you this recipe for the enchiladas, and I personally like the balance of veg and beans and tempeh, which we'll talk about in a bit. But if you're confident with cooking, you can kind of put whatever you want in, and it's quite a good quarantine meal in that sense because you can use up what's left over. Like you could even grate some carrots if you had leftover carrots and put them in there. Like you could use all different beans. Like
and if you can't get hold of the stuff to make the barbecue sauce, you can even just put tomatoes over the top, can't you?
Yeah.
But the barbecue sauce is real good. So if you can get hold of the ingredients, I do recommend.
Yeah, we had a test run the other night, didn't we? It was very nice. Yeah, so we think like 2 enchiladas per person. So this recipe now that we're showing you makes 6. So up to you how you divvy it up. I mean, we had 2 enchiladas each.
Yeah, with salad.
And salad, so that was very nice. But you could have 1 enchilada each and like some fries and a salad or something. Mix it up.
Yeah, and then it would feed 6 people potentially.
Yeah.
Just gonna do the garlic while I'm waiting for that to cook.
That's cool.
So we're gonna put 3 cloves of garlic in. Or we're gonna blow it everywhere. Let me pop that under. Yeah. Garlic's really good. Boosts the immune system, so the more garlic the better at the minute.
Especially at the minute.
Yeah. We've been really upping our garlic intake. And Katie's even got as a fancy plate to do our garlic on.
Oh yeah, I love my garlic plate. I mean, people might have seen them. You might even have one. Who knows? I don't know who I'm talking to, but you can get them at like food and drink festivals or fairs, and it's just pottery, and then whilst the clay was still wet, they've like picked pieces of the clay up to make a rough surface. Then you just rub the garlic on it, Can also use it for ginger, nutmeg, anything that kind of comes in that kind of bowl that you want to make down to a paste. So it just like saves you
Hold it down.
chopping your garlic.
Show the camera.
Yeah, so it's just good and kind of fun. So,
Therapeutic almost.
Yeah, it is. Love the garlic.
And it kind of makes it like into more of a puree rather than chopped, diced garlic. And I think that kind of melds into the sauce even better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Stick it on. So,
Stick it on, stick it in. Yeah.
Onions are looking good.
Yeah.
And as well, mushrooms. If you wanted spicier, I mean, these enchiladas aren't particularly spicy, they're more just like flavoursome and smoky, but you could add some chilli in at this point, just to get some extra spice if you're a spice lover.
Yep.
So Verna's just put in 300 grams of chopped mushrooms. I'm going to get them cooking down.
Ooh, gonna give the barbecue sauce a little stir.
No, that's okay.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, the barbecue sauce just simmers away really. Pretty low maintenance sauce once you get it going.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to scrape the garlic into the pan. And I know I'm using the same barbecue spoon, but it doesn't really matter because we're putting smoky flavours in anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, definitely love mushrooms. I feel like mushrooms are a really good alternative to meat as well. People often say that, like to me, that like obviously because I've not eaten meat, I don't actually have a comparison, but from all the feedback that I've had from people, mushrooms can be a good alternative because they've got that kind of chewy texture, and if you season them right with stuff, then they almost like
almost
in a way, but
different from a
as much-
vegetable.
and not as much as obviously something like tempeh, which actually is a meat alternative.
Tempeh is really good.
Which
Do you
is
want to chop the aubergine and courgette?
Oh yeah,
And I'll keep an eye on this.
do some chopping.
Yeah,
Clean as we go.
clean as we go.
So yeah, and Katie's not told you her vegan story yet.
No, I haven't. I was like very a meat loving person,
Yeah.
but like not,
Brought up in Lincoln.
yeah. Brought up in Lincolnshire, so like had like a lot of roast dinners and traditional foods, which people don't. I can't even remember. Stuffed chine. Is that a thing in Chesterfield as well? It was a thing in Lincolnshire anyway. So yeah, I wasn't like particularly bothered. But then I came to uni and met this one, and then we became best friends, and we moved in together. So then we just like that wasn't really when the change happened. We just started cooking together. And obviously it was easier for us to both eat vegetarian things than make like a separate meal and another separate meal. And then I started realising, wow, like all these really tasty meals, and I don't actually miss meat. So and then
Do I really need it?
do I really need it? Then I decided no, I don't. And it was I remember it was the horse meat scandal that pushed me over the edge, because I remember feeling really frustrated at the time with everyone's like outraged reaction to people eating horses, and I was kind of like, wow, like people feel this strongly about horses, but we do the same thing to cows and pigs and chickens and everything. So that sealed the deal for me really, because I was like, oh, it's actually really, I kind of saw the hypocrisy in how we separate animals for food and animals for loving or whatever. So yeah, that was it really. And then I was like no, veganism's too extreme.
Yeah.
I'll just cut out milk and eggs like as a thing, but I won't cut out things that already have milk and eggs in the ingredients, like cheese and onion crisps, for example. But then I realised that the most powerful thing in this world is where you put your money. So then I realised, actually, I would rather
want to support that.
I don't want to support that, and I would rather vote for products with my money that are respectful to animals and the environment. Like, I've like
the
definitely
environment impact was a big one for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I considered myself an environmentally friendly person when I was a meat eater.
Yeah.
So then, like,
Finding
to
out
carry
the
that
destruction.
chain of thought on, I was like, oh right, veganism all the way then. And I've had like a few conversations recently where, well, like, you could be vegan and eat like everything wrapped in plastic and this, that and the other, but
yeah, like,
we
you can
don't-
be a non-environmental
Yeah.
vegan, that is a thing too.
yeah, but like, it's just really helped me.
But the destruction that animal agriculture has on the planet is hard to
Beat with
ignore
plastic.
once you find
Yeah.
out. Like, it's like over 56 billion animals like being
year.
grown and killed for food a year. So if you even just think about that number alone and imagine all those animals and where we're keeping them all, and
Feeding them and watering them and washing away their waste.
and
Yeah, it's just
yeah, a bit mind blowing.
okay.
But
This is looking good.
you can still eat delicious food, and that's what we want to focus on.
Yeah, for sure. And it's really fun, like, going to different events and
even
getting
just doing
people to
one
try.
vegan meal, like, it definitely is a good start, isn't it?
yeah. Have some tasty enchiladas, everyone.
And tempeh, we really like tempeh. It's similar to tofu. I don't know
Gonna
whether
turn this
people
off
will
now.
know. Yeah. But it's fermented in a slightly different way that makes it a little bit healthier than tofu.
Just wanted to show you the packaging.
Yeah.
So you can see what we're doing with it, and you can decide whether or not you'd like to add it. If you're not feeling brave, it's not necessary, but
You can
like,
do
we
just
really
veg.
enjoy it. Yeah, you can just do veg. So before coming here last night, I cut up the tempeh into little pieces, and I marinated it in soy sauce, some liquid smoke and some chili powder. I think it was like 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 liquid smoke, and you can go wild with the chili. It depends on your personal preference. So just left it in overnight. There was all liquid in the tub when I put it in the fridge. When I woke up this morning, the tempeh had absorbed it all,
like a
and all that
sponge.
lovely flavour. So
I mean, and that's what I kind of meant as well when I was talking about the mushrooms, because you can do
Yeah.
that with mushrooms as well, like
yeah.
in soaking them and things.
Mhm.
Do you want some paprika and some salt?
Yes, let's put some paprika and salt in. So about 3 tablespoons of paprika.
Oh,
Thank you. Just going over to rinse the spoon. 3 tablespoons of smoked paprika. If you don't have smoked, you can just use normal paprika, but we, as you can tell, we like the smoky flavour.
yeah, and we also really wanted to show our potato salad, because we feel like the vegan mayo is almost kind of like a life hack.
Oh
because
my gosh.
even if you're not vegan, making mayo from scratch is so much easier and cheaper, that I know lots of people that now do that.
Yeah,
So
it's magic. I could not believe it the first time.
yeah, which is why our
mayo.
enchiladas ended up barbecue themed, because we were like,
How
what
can we
goes with
link
potato salad? Oh, barbecues. We
Yeah.
can't do a barbecue, but we could do barbecue themed
Yeah.
tasting
Yeah.
enchiladas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna wash it again.
So just put the paprika in, 3 tablespoons. Also, got some salt here, so just sprinkle that in.
Like a teaspoon.
Yeah, teaspoon of salt, whatever A sprinkle is actually an exact measure, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, Google it if you want to know what a sprinkle is, but it's a technical measurement. I'm going to put just like a little bit of water in just to help with the paprika. And also we need to put some tomato puree in here too to sauce it up.
Let's get some of that out.
So we need quarter of a cup, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cat.
Hello.
Is this?
Hello. Hello. Hi.
It's like, smells good over here. What's going on?
Meow.
Okay. We should start on the cheese sauce too.
Start on the cheese sauce. One. Okie dokie. Let's do that. There. So the cheese sauce also we feel like is very good to have under your belt because, well, what you can do a million things with cheese sauce.
Who doesn't like cheese sauce? Yeah.
This particular cheese is a mozzarella style based vegan cheese. Most vegan cheeses are kind of made out of like coconut oil and potato starch and things like that. So, like, people talk about them not being necessarily healthy, but it's definitely not.
Well, it's better for you than cow's milk. I think I think the world's waking up a little bit to the dairy industry. Like it is strange really when you think about it. We're the only species that drink milk past infancy, and we're the only species that drink another species' milk, so all kinds are wrong, and loads of people are lactose intolerant. And you know what? I think like really
Isn't it 1 in 4
I
or
slightly
something
was
like that?
because I just accepted the pains in my stomach.
Oh.
I was like, oh, maybe this is just what food is supposed to feel like, but yeah, don't get that anymore. So
Don't accept the pains in your
stomach.
stomach.
Don't accept the pains in your stomach and eat vegan cheese.
Yeah,
So-
it's mad, isn't it? It's also an
Not gonna do that yet.
inflammatory, isn't it, dairy?
Yeah.
Like,
And my mum, who's not vegan, sorry mum, but
You're exposed.
you're exposed. Had like a lot of sinusy problems, and then she changed to like cashew. I think she likes cashew milk now at the moment.
yeah.
And that's really helped things, so that's good.
What have you done there, Katie?
Oh, Verna, I'm so glad you asked. I've pushed all the veg to one side just to get a little space for the tempeh to fry in.
Is that to help the tempeh get crispier?
It is to help the tempeh get crispier, so I'm actually gonna crisp it up even more. Is
With
that
a bit of
oil
oil?
like measured
I've got
specifically?
separate oil.
Yeah, separate oil. So just gonna add a little bit more oil.
And I am chopping tiny little cheese cubes because we're going to melt the cheese down
Tiny little cheese cubes.
into soya milk. And it's going to be kind of like a nacho cheese sauce. It's going to hopefully be... I haven't actually tried it myself with this cheese, but Katie has. But normally I use Violife, which is from
The supermarket,
anywhere.
if you want, yeah.
Or I mean preferably an independent health food shop, but you can also get it from supermarkets, so it is very accessible in times like this.
Yeah.
So
Pansy.
yeah, and then we're gonna do half a cup of soya milk.
Yep.
Do I need to rinse it?
I'll rinse.
You rinse. Katie's gonna rinse.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna keep an eye. But yeah, it's funny, like, because I didn't really used to like cheesy things like that much. But actually, since being vegan, I feel like I actually like those things, like cheesy things and creamy things more. Like maybe it's because they're not made out of different stuff. I don't know. But yeah, definitely a fan of the cheesy meals, aren't we?
Yeah. Can't get enough. Oh. I mean,
and it's
Tyne cheese as well. Shout out to Tyne cheese because
they're
that's
really
some really
good.
great cheese.
So, half a cup of soya milk.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the heat on like a
A 5 out of 9.
Medium. A medium heat.
A medium heat. We've got a whisk here for when it's whisking time.
Don't generally actually need a whisk with this one.
No? I whisked it the other day. I'll sort out this spoon for you.
Because yeah, normally it just melts down into the milk and then you don't really need to whisk it. So what you want to do is make sure your milk is like really hot before you put your cheese in, so it melts. Thanks.
That's okay.
It's
the
already
tempeh
warming up. The hobs are being nicer to us now.
Yeah, that was weird. Kept turning on and off.
But
at least we don't have to worry that we're going to run out of gas halfway through a cookery
yeah,
demo.
that has happened before.
Normally, like, we're using the big Cala gas
canisters.
Yeah, and
We have to
it's pressure if it runs out halfway through a cookery demo because you've got to run, find the gas spanner, change the gas. Oh, nightmare.
say, oh, we'll be with you in just 1 second, audience. I know it smells really good, but you're going to have to hold on.
So, tempeh's looking good, so I've mixed it in with the rest. Should we swap sides?
It's okay.
Okay.
I think once the cheese is in there, I'll be...
And I'm just going to add beans, which was a tin of
Don't have
cannellini
cheese in.
beans and a tin of kidney beans. But like I say, use
Any
whatever
beans.
beans you like.
And also beans covering the protein there, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure.
Even if you didn't have the tempeh.
Really good protein. Yeah, I did a nutritional value check on this meal last night, and I think like your protein content was basically almost covered for the day.
Oh, wow.
Because of the tempeh and the beans.
Tempeh plus beans.
Tempeh plus beans, yeah. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? It's making me really hungry.
Making myself hungry, goddamn.
Brunch seems like a long time ago.
Yeah. And then the cheese is going to melt down into the milk. Then we're going to add a tiny bit of Engevita.
Oh, let's tell you about Engevita yeast. So this is, you don't have to be vegan for this to be your best friend, but yeah, it's really
And you
great.
don't have to put it in the cheese sauce either, it just is
Adds an extra
added.
tang.
Yeah.
So it's just basically, it's yeast flakes, so it gives things a cheesy, like nutty, tangy flavour, and it's really good for you. A lot of people say, you know, you're vegan, how do you get B12? Because that's a vitamin that's associated with animal products, but actually a lot of vegan foods are fortified, like milks and things, and this stuff is absolutely packed with it, so it's a winner.
That's this one, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
gonna just turn it up a little bit. Figuring out.
Yeah.
But you do want it on a medium heat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I suppose we could even start rolling the enchiladas now at this point.
Yes.
We're only waiting for the cheese sauce.
We are only waiting for the cheese sauce.
And the chocolate board's there. And the wraps are here. We just got... What wraps have we got?
Whole wheat tortilla wraps
We try and go for
from
wholemeal.
Sainsbury's. Good old
You
Sainsbury's.
can use white.
Yeah. We prefer whole wheat just because it's
Better for the
more
bowels.
nutritional.
And that.
Oh yeah, fibre. There's loads of
Yeah.
fibre in it. Side note, let me just grab that tray. Also, I was going to say about the barbecue sauce, I don't think it really needs good. Well, I don't know, maybe we could add a little.
What?
You can add like just a little bit of corn flour,
Thicken sauce
just
it up.
thicken it up, but I don't know, what do you think? It looks pretty.
No, I think it's fine.
Looks alright, yeah. Stop it from flying away. So yeah, we're just wraps there. So yeah, 6.
When you
Okay.
made this,
Yeah.
did you chop it like this, or did you grate it?
I chopped it, yeah.
Okay. Well, just because I'm working with a different cheese here, so sometimes, obviously, they don't all react in the same way. But
No. It's quite it is quite similar because it's coconut
Based, yeah.
That's mine. Okay, so you just want to kind of divide your frying pan of deliciousness. Oh, no, we don't. We want to add spinach. That's what we want to do.
Spinach.
Sorry, spinach.
We know what we're doing, I swear. It's there.
And the spinach is here.
We tried to oh, here's this. But we've just ended up messing everything up under here, so don't worry about it.
Half a bag of spinach, about 100 grams.
Good for iron.
Good for iron, yeah.
Yeah, we really like
Yeah, really nice.
chili cheese nachos at the Green Festival in Nottingham. I think
We got a video of that. No, eh?
Was that the last event that we did before? Was that no? That must have been ages.
Yeah.
We'll get them blurred up. But yes, basically did chili cheese nachos and they were really popular. They went down well.
Yeah, we got filmed doing that as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, people want to know about the Mexican food. So yeah, spinach just basically disappears to nothing, so it just shrinks right down.
The cheese is starting to melt down a bit now, and then it will turn into like a stringy, hopefully cheesy sauce. And we're gonna, should we add a bit of yeast in now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what's the measurement? Because we just normally go a bit wild.
I think it is right.
So it's just like, yeah, flakes. I'm going to make a decision.
I think it's half a
Yeah.
quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter if you go a little bit over because it's so tasty.
And it's fortified with B12 as well, which is another thing that vegans will often get questions about. So, yeah, B12 is like... We actually used to get it from muddy puddles, as like from animals and from humans that we would drink out of puddles. But now
like,
there's not actually a natural source of it at all, is there?
Well, we just don't eat. Everything's so sanitised, like you don't get those little things.
Yeah,
but animals
you
are
can get it
injected with it anyway.
Yeah, so you can get it fortified in things, but it is fortified in animals as well. So it's not like you're getting a lesser sauce. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe a tiny bit more milk. Do you think? Or not? I'll wait for it to burn.
Yeah. Okay, now the spinach is wilted down. It looks good. So I'm just going to stop admiring it and get on with spooning it. So yeah, I'm just going to I just roughly divide it up in the pan because then you know what, how much you need in each one.
See, stringy and thick now.
Yeah, that's perfect really. I'm just gonna use this metal spoon because it's easier. What'll be better is actually the big plastic spoon. Where's that? Yeah.
That's what they liked me doing when.
Oh yeah, slow-mo cheese.
It's funny though because cheese is actually one of the things that people miss most, but it does actually let off a hormone in your brain, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It attaches itself to the same receptors that opioids do, so that's why it feels
is actually addictive.
So addictive because you're like, oh yeah, I can't get enough of the cheese. So yeah, don't feel bad if you're struggling to give it up because
it's a valid addiction.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Right, I don't know if people know how to wrap enchiladas, but I don't know if you can kind of see on the camera or not, but I'll do my best. I'm just going to move.
And And
my spilled mushroom.
no, I won't. I was like, I could do them too, but I don't need to, do I?
Nah.
Well, I could do though.
It's alright, it'll
Yeah.
only take a couple of minutes.
Okay. I'll do the cheese drizzling
Yeah, you do that.
when it's
And the barbecue drizzling.
that one does close up on the top
Mhm.
one. But yeah, so basically you want a good amount of filling in there, don't you?
Yeah.
And then
Don't be shy.
tuck both ends in and then roll so that you don't hopefully lose it out the bottom. I'm gonna join in
Yeah.
because I like wrapping.
Go on then. Feel like yours are going to be a lot neater wrapped than mine.
That's okay. I'll just put the lid on that.
You can do 3 and I'll do 3.
Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. I might even. No, I'm just going to leave it. So.
What?
I was just thinking I might even re-roll that one.
No, don't get
just-
shy because I'm rolling too.
But yeah.
No, I don't think you can actually see what I'm doing anyway.
So no one will ever know.
But yeah, I do like anything in a wrap. It just seems to be really good.
Convenient.
You can. Very easy to eat. I mean, obviously not once they're covered in cheese sauce and barbecue, but I mean, like if you just had a wrap.
If you just had a normal wrap, yeah.
Oh, a lot of stuff. I don't think
I mean, we could even do an extra one if we can.
Have we got more wraps?
Yeah, we've got 2 more wraps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, serving size is increased, it's fine. It does kind of depend on the size of your 1 aubergine and your 1 courgette as well, I suppose.
Yeah, and the onions were massive.
Yeah.
They were big. And
Just
the
1
mushrooms.
more, do you think?
No, I reckon we'll just squeeze them on. They'll
Alright.
fit.
Okay.
Like squeezing things
Yeah.
in. It's so sad that we've not got an audience here to feed it to, though.
I
Like normally, obviously, we chop everything up into little dividers and then hand out tasters to everyone, and then you get to hear everyone's feedback, which is
yeah.
obviously a large part of it all. But
Yeah.
we will get to hear from you all.
Hopefully
We're
when you
doing
make it all at
questions and
home.
answers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe the production team could try, but not the allergic to onions one, sorry. Oh, 8, right, okay. Looking great, 8 looking great, yum. So the oven is preset to 180 degrees. We're just basically going to pour on the barbecue sauce, then we're going to pour on the cheese sauce, and then we're going to grate cheese on top. But like, you don't... Oh, well, you're at home, treat yourself, it's rubbish, you can't go out, so why not treat yourself to all the cheese. So just basically
Drizzle.
gonna spoon it on, just
Get a good drizzle. And
don't be shy if it runs down, it's fine.
whoa, I'm gonna slide off. Ah. That is a lot of cheese sauce, Katie. I don't think we like.
I put it all on the other day.
Yeah, it is a lot. Hope you like cheese sauce.
And where's that other little bit of cheese gone?
It's somewhere.
Is that right? There's a lot of cheese sauce.
Maybe. Did I use the whole thing?
Maybe.
Oh, that might have been what happened. Might have been. Yeah, okay.
Oh
That's
look, we
fine.
got a bonus wrap as well. Check that. Shout out to Sainsbury's for the free wrap. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's all right. You don't really
Yeah.
need extra cheese.
Grated cheese on top.
It's a nice
just like
bonus, but
adds a little
it's
crisp.
essential. I'm just like double checking
Yeah. For the cheese.
for the cheese.
I'm just.
I think we're just gonna.
I think it would make sense that I used it all looking at that amount of cheese sauce.
Yeah, me too. Let's bang it in the oven. So we're gonna stick it in the oven.
Yeah.
It's all the inside filling is obviously already cooked, so all you're really doing is
Crisping
making the wraps crispy and the cheese sauce baked. So, like 20 mins.
Yeah, maybe even less than that.
I've got a gas oven at home, so it's different, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. We're just gonna do a little tidy, and then we'll do the potato salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it'll look nice for everyone.
But we don't. All we need for potato salad is
The cups,
cups.
half a cup and like a big cup. The beaker,
With no water in.
a hand blender or immersion blender, as some call it.
It really does need to be one of those stick blenders as well,
Because it
doesn't
doesn't
work
work.
otherwise.
Yeah, it's something to do with the way it sucks the air up, because I've tried to make it in my NutriBullet before, which is obviously a really good blender, and even in that, it's a no-go. It just splits and doesn't go, so yeah, hand blender all the way. Gonna swap that.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna
Like that.
okay.
Mhm.
So, very simple
Yep.
recipe, this one. We're gonna do it's literally 4 ingredients for mayo. Madness. So that is 1 cup of oil. This is sunflower oil, but you can use vegetable oil, and you can even use a healthier oil like rapeseed oil if you can get hold of it, and if you prefer.
Not olive though.
Not olive though, because it tastes absolutely disgusting. I don't know why. It literally is like the most vile thing ever, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't go there with the olive oil.
Yeah.
Sounds like it would be really nice and flavoursome,
Healthier,
and
but no.
awful.
It's just like the most bitter taste you've ever had.
So we make the mistake, so you don't have to, basically.
And then we're going to do half a cup of soya milk,
Mhm.
and the other trick has to be at the same temperature as the oil, otherwise it also
Doesn't emulsify.
doesn't blend,
Yeah.
That's the half. So yeah, 1.
Don't put it in the fridge.
And it can't, and I think it has to be soya.
Yeah.
I haven't done, I'm pretty sure, because it's to do with the protein content in the soya bean, but with oat or almond, it doesn't do the same thing, does it? So yeah, and then 2 teaspoons of cider vinegar, if I've got a teaspoon. Yeah. And 1 teaspoon of salt.
Mhm. Oh, there's some Dijon mustard if you want to put that in as a bonus.
Yeah, I can. And then obviously that's the base, and then you can add to it as you wish, like to make garlic or aioli, like
Coriander's nice.
coriander mayo,
Yeah.
garlic mayo, whatever. Mustard mayo today apparently.
Oh, I always put a little bit of mustard in.
Oh.
Like just a little bit.
No,
Pepper in. No.
can do. Yeah, like I say, I normally literally use 4 ingredients, and it's
Just peach perfect.
mustard.
Mustard.
But we do like mustard, so
It's only a little bit.
Yes,
Like-
just like half a
Yeah.
teaspoon.
Yeah. Just to give it a little bit of flavour.
Little kick. Mustardy kick. So get ready for the magic.
This is magic.
Da-da-da-da. as you can see,
Mayonnaise.
it really thickens up, and it's in literally a split second. Let me try and scoop a bit so you can see it.
Jobs are good in.
Mayo.
I could not believe my eyes the first time I saw that.
Yeah.
So super
We're like,
impressed.
what? And obviously, like, we've discussed previously that it does have a lot of oil in, but compared to the everyday mayo that is in everybody's fridges,
It's still about 70%.
it's more. It's like actually more in Hellman's mayo. It's 78% oil, and then it's like 10% egg, or so
Yeah.
we figure. Yeah,
It's not bad.
No, but I don't know whether we'll need this whole thing.
Yeah, we can just see
Yeah.
how it goes.
So
So,
some prepped potatoes.
again, you can kind of do what you want with your potato salad once you've got the potatoes and the mayo on. But we just like spring onions. I mean, we do chives, to be fair, normally, but
Yeah.
couldn't find any chives today. Was
No.
grabbing my own, but
Some
the
things.
swans ate them, so
This one's.
that was
we
the
live
end of
on-
that.
we live on both.
yeah.
I'm just looking for.
And also got some sunflower seeds. We pre-washed all the veg, so don't worry about the veg.
Not that anyone's eating
Well, yeah,
it. But we are.
we are. Yeah,
I don't want to waste food.
no way. So, 8 spring onions. Just slice them up. Verna's doing something. Don't worry.
And just washed it in the spoon so I can mix up the potato salad.
Oh,
you
nice.
see. I love potato salad. It's one of my favourite things. My mum used to always make potato salad and homemade baked beans, and that we'd have that with like homemade bread, homemade baked beans, and potato salad, and have that in the garden. All sit together. It's like one of my favourite.
Nostalgia meals.
Yeah.
That's cute. Homemade baked beans, eh? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's my mum's recipe actually.
Have to get her on to do a guest demo.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, the mayo coverage is very
Yeah.
generous here, and I've still got
Loads.
over half of the mayo left. So again, it's not actually a large quantity of oil in this particular,
No.
because it's
Not all used.
yeah.
So yeah, put 8 spring onions in, and we've got 50 grams of sunflower seeds.
And it means the onion allergy can try the mayo because it's not touched onions.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Love sunflower seeds.
And don't worry, this isn't actually plastic, it's plant cellulose. So if you're thinking, hey, these vegans are saying you've got to be kind to the environment, but they're using all this plastic. No, it's plant cellulose. Deceiving. But yeah, like really, I am really trying on the zero plastic thing at the minute.
It's hard going, isn't it? But
Well, it's easier since veggies have been doing their community food hub, because like barely anything is in plastic. So that's been really positive. And like they get their supplies from Thompson's greengrocers, and they don't have plastic, so it's good. We're getting there on the no plastic situation. Yeah, and that's it.
so,
Oh, it's getting there.
yeah.
I reckon 5 more minutes. It wants to go like a little bit brown on the top.
Yeah, but you can see them. Well, I don't know if you can see them, but we can see them.
When we get these out the oven,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like stars in your eyes.
Stars in your eyes. And tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be barbecue enchiladas.
Yeah, they are gonna be barbecue enchiladas. So yeah, that's it. You can just put your mayonnaise in a tub in the fridge.
Oh,
to
and
keep.
we are at Food for a Future on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. You can follow us for also recipes, demos, and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
So, if you want to keep up with what we're doing. And I think, to be honest, I feel like this has been like a push for us to like step it up again, because we can do these kind of videos as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully, like, Katie just needs to buy a tripod, and then we can
And a
do
microphone.
this all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Just gotta wait for the enchiladas now.
5 minutes.
Okay, enchiladas are ready to be taken out of the oven. Our potato salad's there. So
be
Verna,
served
you're gonna
with.
grab them.
I'm gonna. Little one's gonna get them out the toilet.
Yeah, don't know why we've done that. Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's hot there. Okay, here we come with enchiladas. Wow.
That's
Oh, it's slimy.
it's a lot of enchiladas.
A lot of enchiladas.
Yum. So, going to
Mhm.
try and get 2 off and put them in the plate. Actually, I will have that tea towel to touch the tray with.
Okay.
Thank you.
You could. Yeah. You think?
What do you mean?
Yeah. I was thinking you could. Well, I kind of just sliced them like that, and then
Okay.
to help, because they're all stuck together like otherwise.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. It worked. The technique worked if you didn't get that.
Do a little slice, and then go.
Oh no,
Not that one.
Not that one. That side needs cutting.
This side.
Yeah.
Mhm. Got it?
Yep.
Got it.
Nice. Just put a bit of the extra cheese sauce on. Treat yourself.
That's all cheese together.
And we will put a side of potato salad on as well. So, I hope we have inspired you to cook something vegan. And I
Save
really
a bit of money on mayo.
like the mayo has got to be like 40-50p a jar. So, yeah, saving your money on mayo. Yeah, there we go. Enchiladas, and potato salad.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
A bit of a yeah. Ooh.
And I just want to do this. as
Yeah,
well.
wipe that side.
Sorry about your tea towel.
Looks
Nah.
good though. Looks better.
Okay.
Barbecue
Ta-da!
enchiladas and homemade potato salads.
Food for a future. Don't forget to add us.
Nice.